Morning. Day 24. Shirley and I have been hunkered down here at the little cabin where we live for 24 days now. We hunkered down before the governor issued the stay-at-home order, long before she did that, and it's been an interesting trip. The adversities that the COVID virus have created for a lot of people, the challenges that the COVID virus has created for a lot of people. And one of the things that in the process of this thing playing out that has really become obvious, more obvious than ever to me and hopefully to all of us, is that in times like this we really have to concentrate on staying focused, and we have to stay focused on the good things that continually touch our senses moment by moment and day by day. I'm reminded of something that Paul wrote to the Romans, and I think it's a really good thing to remember in times like these, in these COVID times, or any other kind of times of adversity, when we look around and we don't like the way things are going, and we're really reminded of just how out of control we are. We really like to think that we're in control of things, but we really aren't. We like to think that we can affect destinies, but we really can't. We can make good decisions and we can live our lives, but there's a lot of things that affect us that we have no control over. And Paul reminds us that in times like these, we know that in everything God works for good with those who love Him, who are called according to His purpose. We didn't ask for this COVID thing. But if we remain focused on the good things that continually touch our senses, the good things, the beautiful things, think on the whatsoever is just, whatsoever is lovely, whatsoever is, you know the verse. And also, here's another little thing that came to me this morning, and I made it as a status post on my Facebook page. In times like these, think about Simon the Cyrene. He didn't ask for that cross. You know, Jesus was carrying his cross and he was on his way to Golgotha. He had been terribly beaten and abused and mistreated, and he was already a bloody, mangled up mess. And he fell under the weight of the cross a number of times, and finally the Roman soldiers, they compelled. Simon didn't ask to carry the cross for Jesus. He was compelled to carry the cross for Jesus. Think about Simon, and think about the times that we're in now. We didn't ask for this virus. We don't necessarily ask for the difficulties that come our way, they just do. And consider this COVID a cross that we have to carry. Think about it as something that's been compelled upon us by, whether it's a blight sent from God, and some people think that, I'm not saying that it is, or whether it's just some abnormal aberration of a virus that got wild. Whatever it is, think of it as a cross that we're having to carry, and put our shoulder to it. Feel the weight of it. Bear the weight of it. And learn the eternally important life lessons that we can learn in times like these. Life lessons that we will more often than not, never realize in the good times.